Hey, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. Of course, it's Shenanigans. So, Manuel dead in the streets. The crowd
Like,
gathers around the party, but the party really doesn't seem interested in them, so they seem more interested in the woman. Constables
and
show up.
looting her shit.
Actually, I see more interested in women. Wait, Squirson started talking to the crowd.
Oh,
Which
Squirrelson,
is-
I'm sorry. What were you saying to the crowd as Rylene goes inside the building?
I spread my arms and says, "People, we have killed the witch. We have released you from this terror."
Huzzah!
Was that really how they want to cheer that?
I don't know. What does huzzah mean?
Shouldn't they be, ding dong?
Oh, I...
We had a whole theme going on here.
Huzzah is more of a magic trick.
They say huzzah for now. Maybe you guys can write the new single Ding Dong.
Be sure to take the gold off my body.
Start plucking that. After a good death, everyone needs a little bit of a pick me up, and start to ding dong. The witch is dead. The witch is dead. Ding
There you
dong.
go.
The witch is dead.
After we've
lot like
unsuccessfully put the heart back into Pat's corpse, I'm gonna
Well,
walk over.
you successfully put it in, but
Yeah, that worked.
This
As far as the
seems
placement.
pretty difficult.
So I approach the witch.
You can't approach the witch because she's on my back. I walk inside of the
Wait,
house.
hold on. You picked up the witch. You walked in. You didn't declare you picked up the witch.
I
You didn't
literally
pick up the
declared
He did.
on my back. on my
Did
back.
anyone hear that he
Yeah.
picked up the witch?
I heard he went inside and shut the door behind him.
No, on my back. I just said it 3 times that she goes on my back.
Justin,
Three
you hear
times.
everything, did he?
retcon.
He said he picked up the witch.
He did? You sure?
Really.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I was busy with the fucking crowd, so I turned to the crowd and didn't deal with Raylene's nonsense.
Okay, Rylene, you
The
have a
door
witch
shut.
on your
Eileen
shoulders.
is indoors with the door shut behind him with a witch.
He didn't
Yes.
say he locked it, for the record.
He did
No,
say
I
he
said I
locked it
latched-
if there's a latch.
There
There is a lock that requires a key.
I search on her body for a key.
Yeah. Okay. I think if
There is a key on her body.
I close the door.
The door's already closed.
I lock it.
Okay. You lock the door. Rylene is
Okay.
now locked inside the house with the dead body.
Not body, you said unconscious.
Unconscious body.
Okay, so
it's
it's
actually
not here.
bleeding out, isn't it?
No, she's at 0 exactly.
Okay.
so I'll start inspecting the house a bit. I'll put her on a chair. I'm going to tie her there using rope.
There is a... To your left. So to your right is a kitchen. In front of you is a staircase. To your left is a workshop.
How does the workshop look like?
It
What do
looks
I
like a
see on
mess.
first glance?
There's all sorts of plates of armor all over the place, and there's a desk with a journal and notebook and scraps of paper that you can't tell from where you're standing what they are or what they say.
Okay, I put her on, as I said, I put her on a chair. I tie her up. If you need a dex check from me, tell me.
No? Do you have a rope tying proficiency? Rope work?
No,
Don't worry about it then.
no. Okay.
It is
Uh,
Dex. So
Yeah, but he doesn't need...
he's probably still pretty good at it.
Yeah. Continue.
Even with the -5, I'm still have a plus 12 to it. I will put it there and then I will inspect the journal and see anything about the journal.
The journal
Like,
seems to
what does it
be a collection of drawings and notes on how to build a steel golem. And there is a note on the side saying prototype will be made with a much more affordable tin.
Okay. Do I see any regard of human sacrifice?
No, but there is a scroll titled Animate Hay.
Interesting. I will pocket the scroll
Okay.
and I will inspect the rest of the house. The main thing I'm looking for is more information about the heart. Where does it come from? A body of any kind, because I'm thinking maybe there's a human body somewhere here that the heart belonged to. If not, anything else to point out that she's a witch, like a spell book or something of the sort.
The notes make reference to a specially removed human heart that requires the power of oh god, hold on, I need to look this up. Of
I'm waiting for
I don't know why I had to look that up. Requires the power of veracity to maintain outside the human body.
I see that. I pocket it as evidence. I will.
That's the
take-
whole journal that you
Is
pocket.
that-
Yeah, I'll take the journal. Then I will actually go at the door, unlock it, go
Mhm.
outside, and as I go outside, I'll throw in 3 Molotovs on her body.
So you step outside, pull out 3 of these Molotovs, light them, and just chuck them in.
Yeah, and then at the entrance of the door, I start doing my prayer of sacrificial prayer.
Okay.
I think by this point, I'm already taking Manuel's corpse to the temple.
You're not going to the
Victory.
warlock?
What? No.
Not today. when
Okay.
Duck got killed.
You take Manuel's corpse to the temple. I think the whole party goes. You get accosted on the way out while you're carrying Manuel's corpse by the constables and the sheriff, who rolls up going, "What in God darn Tower Nation's going on around here?"
I stick with the crowd because I want
sir,
to interview
This
them
is what happened.
about what the witch was doing, so I can make a better song.
Okay.
So you can.
So I think it's just me.
You said Neil said all
the party, yeah, but Ryan's got holding the body, so he's addressing
Well,
Ryan.
Okay.
I'm up on the roof, apparently with Aristotle and a lion.
Yeah,
So
they
it's
seem to
me.
be playing with each other.
So it's me very slowly dragging Manuel's corpse down the street.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe with the help of the towns.
Townspeople
Maybe.
have helped
I'm
you
checking
carry it.
out the ruby slippers.
So then it's only
If you, at what point how are you checking them out? Explain to me your investigations.
First, I'm going to just, in general, examine them. Then I'm going to cast detect magic on them.
They seem to be made out of some red, scaly substance. They have a little bit of a heel on the back. Like oh god, how is that? Like an 1.5-inch heel? Like
Mhm.
Is that a small heel? I don't know.
For a man or for a woman?
For a female.
They're pumps. Just say they're pumps.
I don't know. No, I don't know what that is.
Kind of like ruby tap shoes, aren't they?
They look kind of like modern day pumps.
They're supposed to be flats.
Oh, is that what a pump is? Yeah, then they're pumps, but these all look really fucking high. So I don't know. I'm just Google image searching things. They're short pumps without a... No, but the front isn't thick. I don't know anything. Look, they're fucking shoes with a small heel, okay? They're red... Here, they're this shoe that I'm about to show, but with a smaller heel. I'm going to show it on... Oh, here, let me PM it to the whole group. No, Shenanigans. This is what it looks like, but a smaller heel, and I'm going to put it on stream for you guys too. If I can figure out how to do that. Looks like that, but with a smaller heel. Like a little bit smaller, like a 30% smaller.
Okay.
Okay.
And so what kind of shoe is that?
It's a red witch shoe. It's a ruby shoe?
It's
Are they
a,
on
it's a
sale?
witch. Okay.
I don't know. Are you selling them?
I don't know. What brand are those?
They don't have a label on them. What are you asking me about?
Alright, so
Don't make my life so hard, Rob.
I cast detect magic.
Do you have that memorized right now?
That's the one I can do once per day for
Oh,
free. But I
they are
traded access
magical.
to, yeah, because I traded access to schools for that.
They are magical, and they heavily radiate the aura of necromancy.
Holy shit!
Oh man, Bigsby.
You already-
Necromancy shoes?
You already have a cursed item on you. Do you want to try and put on
Did
the
they get a
second
magic item while I was away?
one? 2, actually. 1 cursed
Ah.
and 1 normal.
Bigsby needs those pumps.
I'm up to 3 magic items now, none of which I know what they do.
Or the magic item.
Yep.
What are your other 2 magic items?
Has Justin tried to identify
There was
them?
You know that as a bard, I have like a
ruby locket and now ruby slippers. Hey, I've got a ruby locket and ruby slippers.
And,
Yeah,
and the
you-
bracelet?
Justin, have
bracelet
you not
for
been
copper
informed
back.
about these?
I was not there for that session, so I didn't know that they were magic items.
Nobody was informed.
No,
Nobody
actually,
knows.
you were there. You were up on the roof. I flipped down into the
Oh, I
woman.
didn't. That's right. That's right. I didn't think about the fact that those are magical.
Nobody actually knows that they're magical. Besides,
For the record, bards have a chance of identifying magic items and like figuring out what they do.
I know,
Okay,
but
I'll have
who
to
don't
ask
know
you
it's
then.
magical.
Okay. So the constable comes up to Morton and goes, "What
Oh, by the way,
Dawn Tarnation's going on around here?
I'm
You're
heading
late,
towards him.
sir. I say.
What happened? Why is this
A
man
witch.
dead?"
A witch and her vile constructs, and I gestured down the street behind us, tore this poor man to pieces. Martha, bless his heart. Well, what's left of it.
And all these witnesses can corroborate that?
I nod. I say, you should arrest her. Her house is down yonder street. At least if she's not been burned alive for her sins at this point.
At this note, everyone starts going, "Oh, fire! Fire! Fire!" As Raylene walks through the crowd the other direction. The constable goes, "Oh shit!" and runs off to go deal with all this other stuff.
And me and the crowd proceeds to take
and
him
he-
unaccosted to the temple.
He yells over his shoulder, "Shorty, you take care of them. Don't let them leave your sight." As a dwarf wearing constable's clothing approaches you. Dwarf?
Oh,
Is Pat now responsible for preventing
carrying my own body.
character from being buried?
No, Pat is just responsible
Your
for
parole.
watching over you until the constable can deal with you appropriately.
I was
Or until he
about
finds
to
new
say
employment.
I've still got my magic shillelagh, and I was prepared to go into combat versus this constable. But if it's Pat,
You're not gonna kill him twice in a row.
Look, you can kill. Look, if
Cross-
you don't know he's Pat, you do whatever you want.
Yeah,
He's
you do you, dog. You do you. So I cross my arms and try to look stern and ask what happened to that guy.
it's pretty obvious that he's got a gaping hole in his chest, and it's been crudely.
You don't
patched up.
have to tell him. It's his character that has his heart ripped out.
Just trying to rub it in.
Am I being carried horizontally, so the heart doesn't fall out? Or are you just trying sort of
I mean, I was sort of dragging him, and I think maybe a few kind townsfolk helped pick him up, but he was probably sort
the
of just
pieces?
smacked down the
Like,
street.
They
just
pick up the
covered in-
pieces as they're falling out of the body, and
I think it was a clean kill. I think he got knocked out and then just straight in, straight out, heart gone.
Okay,
So maybe the heart popped out a few times.
you got a little dirty. It's okay. Nothing a little soap won't fix. Anyways, yeah. What happened? That guy looks pretty messed up.
Yes, we must take him to the temple.
Yeah, hold on a sec.
Martha may hold his hand and see him.
Until the constable gets back. Hold on a sec.
So Neil, what I'm kind of in the middle of the crowd. What's the constable doing?
He's running with everyone else to the water barrels that are lining city streets and alleyways, and getting out buckets and trying to put out the house that's on fire. Because if that house actually catches fire, the entire city could burn down.
Okay, sounds
All
good.
right. Don't think smoke smell.
Yeah, and I kind of I see them. Actually, I don't know you're up there, so I don't say anything.
Nope. Yeah, we're
I'm
not
gonna-
visible.
Yeah, I'm gonna ritually just try and find the party, and whoever I see from the party first, I'm gonna go towards him. So if Squirrelson is near me, I'm going towards him. If I see Morton, I'm going towards him. So you tell
It's
me.
squirrely.
Okay.
Really. I'm literally. Well, I was trying to interview the people about what the witch has done. I probably got partway into one person's story about why the witch is a bad person.
And then there's Then all the fire started and people got distracted.
Also, oh, you know what? Yeah, I don't actually know that yet, so never mind.
All right. So, am I noticing that the house that I'm on is on fire?
There's smoke kind of drifting up towards you. The cats have noticed it at the same time as you, and they
All
get
right.
up
I'm
and look around.
Shit, Riley.
Yep.
There was an alleyway here. Is there a contiguous roof, or do we have to leap to reach another roof, or what?
The alleyway's 4 feet wide. No, 5 feet wide. You could leap across a 5-foot gap. You have high
All right.
decks, right?
Okay, yeah. I'm cats. Come on, we gotta get to safety, cats. Aristotle, lead your friend. Let's go. And we'll leap across the alleyway onto the next roof.
Aristotle joins you, leaping across the roof. The lion does not. Appears the lion has who knows? You can find your own justifications for it, but instead of
Also,
following
it was
you guys,
happy and courage.
the lion leaps off the roof towards the crowd and
Lick my shillelagh.
and goes into a frenzy in the middle of the crowd, biting and shredding people. Riley, you
Wow.
notice this, as does Squirrely.
I throw.
As-
It's not as soon as I see the Ryan, because I knew it was there. I will throw the net on him.
Well, let's all roll initiative together and deal with this
Yeah.
lion.
How many rounds has it been since combat ended? Like 2, maybe 3.
2... No, because Riley had to go upstairs. It's been 3 rounds. Okay, roll me some initiatives.
Do I roll
No.
2 or?
Yeah, of course, you're standing right
Wow.
there. Oh,
Wow.
shit, we weren't going to do combat. Oh, no, there's combat. Pat, what weapons do you use? Quick.
2 shields.
Oh, that's right,
Like,
you're using
2
two
shields
shields.
with but the edges are sharpened to like edges.
Spike
Okay.
shields are a weapon in 2E, right? They
Yeah,
exist.
there.
Exotic weapon.
There's also shield punches.
No, remember I want to like make a magical shield so they clank off things.
Are you gonna let him double up on the
Aim
shields?
the round.
So
take a-
shield punch, Neo shield punch on my thing says it has a speed of 8, and it does 1d6 damage.
It depends on the type of shield, but yes.
Yeah.
Neo's it's a medium shield.
Yeah.
mine
Yeah,
is
that
a
sounds about right.
So wait, can Pat get double the AC bonus from 2 shields?
No, not if you're...
Say yes.
If you say so, I can.
It's shenanigans, sure, until it gets broken, and then you'll just kill you.
Well, I was gonna say, Pat, make sure you specialize in shields. Maybe specialize in tower shields and wield 2 tower
2
shields.
tower shields.
I
as
think
a
we can
dwarf.
probably get you to 30 AC.
As a dwarf,
Yeah.
2 tower shields.
I think that's the moment when Neo kills him. Then. Are we sure we want to do that?
Shenanigans
Don't worry,
special.
Neil always kills me.
That's my initiative, but I'm not sure what I'm adding to it because I don't know what I'm going to do about the lion.
Rylene, that is the I think that's one of the highest initiatives I've ever seen.
Yes, because net is plus 10 to speed, so yep, that's it.
I can't
call that a
find the damage for shield punches.
1d6.
It's in the combat and tactics.
Yeah,
There's a
I'm looking in
table.
the combat tactics, but I want to see what the other ones are, not just medium shield.
I think it's under the weapons.
I checked, it's not. It's not under the equipment.
BRB.
Ah, page 51. Oh, what is this? Got to know. Here we go.
Got to
Not Justin. Chucky, your shield must be a large shield because that does D6.
Okay, then it's our shield.
Okay. It doesn't look like you can use a shield punch with a tower shield. I think because it's way too fucking big.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so you'd have a tower shield on
I
one arm and a
doubted,
different shield on the
yeah.
other.
That's good. That's good. Tower shield in the left arm and a spike shield in the right.
Whatever you want. But your initiative is going to be 8.
Okay.
Okay, so everyone, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5th one's coming up in a moment. For initiative, Squirrely, you are first. What are you doing?
Damn it, I don't need to remember first.
You can delay.
That's your lion.
Yeah, I will walk up to the lion playing its happy song.
The one that you were playing
Yeah.
earlier.
The one I was playing earlier to befriend it.
Harmonizing with the shrieks of the dying.
Yeah, calm down, little lion, calm down.
I'm going to roll the d10 in secret. Okay. The lion is too busy killing people right now to pay too much attention to you. But you're sure it's listening to your music.
Calm down,
Just
little
calm
killing
down,
machine.
Neil. There's no killing people yet.
Alright,
Why? The lion got a
try and-
surprise attack on a bunch of people and made 3 attacks.
I try and get close.
Yeah, roll the 3 attacks and you'll see how many people it killed.
within
Hits.
roughly like 3 feet of it
Hit, I
while
think.
playing.
Yeah. Critical hit. Let's roll damages.
Guys, we're gonna have to kill the lion.
2,
Yeah.
That's
You-
not
Four.
gonna be easy.
You don't say.
2, 4, and 10 for the damages, and the people's HP were 3, 3, and 6. 3, 3, and 3. So 2 dead, 1 badly wounded. Anyway, what were you saying, Squirrely? I'm sorry, I got caught in lion
I
business.
try and get like close to it, like within 3 feet of it, so that other people can get behind me as I'm playing, so that maybe the lion won't go after them.
Or maybe the lion will maim you first.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, hold on. I am being told that it cannot listen to you. It has to be able to listen to you.
Why couldn't it listen to him?
No, it says it can literally not listen.
Oh.
Oh, it can literally not listen. Oh, wait, so while you're singing, it is entranced. Like, it has to be fully entranced on you.
That's for animal charm, which I can't do because it has too many hit dice.
Okay, so what is it that you are doing?
I am doing influence reaction. So I'm actually just playing the song. I'm playing the song that it has a happy, familiar memory of. If you want me to be doing...
So that just shifts its reaction from hostile to slightly hostile?
Hungry.
I don't know how to react.
Well, it was friendly to me, so... But I'm playing the song that made it friendly to me.
So it sounds like it will avoid you and run circles around you, murdering everyone around you.
My...
Probably look like you're
Well,
commanding it.
we'll see what it actually does and what it looks like as we go
Yeah.
along. Let's not make assumptions here. Okay, who's next in the initiative order? Oh god, none of you are next. The lion is next. Okay, let me just add this last
That's
overlay.
gonna be bad.
Yeah, if
the
you ever throw an
lion-
animal at us that actually has hit dice equal to or less than mine, I can just completely destroy it.
Okay, the lion makes 3 more attacks. That's a kill on the guy that he had originally hit. That's a hit. That's a hit. The damage is... nope. 1 damage on someone with 4 HP. That person lives until it gets bit for D10. It takes 10 damage and gets its head ripped off. Next person in line is Manuel. No, not Manuel. Secret mystery character who's got 2 shields.
Shorty.
Junior Constable.
So
Shorty, yeah.
I jump
No,
into
that's short.
action with like shield on each arm. It's freaking ridiculous.
Okay.
And I try to bash the lion with a shield.
Okay, we can do this 2 ways. Either you can have a tower shield in your left hand that gives you additional AC against missile attacks only, actually, so it's not that good. Or you could do dual wielding so you get multiple shield punches per round.
I'll do the multiple shield punches per round.
Okay.
If you're specialized in shield, you don't lose AC for shield punching, I believe.
Seriously?
I think so.
Oh, yeah,
I think there's
you-
a skill you can take to keep AC while punching with your shields.
We'll look into that. But give me 2 attacks, d20 plus 1. Each of them will consider you've taken like ambidextrous and ambidextrous skills. They'll take 2
Yeah.
non-weapon.
Pat, if
proficiencies.
Neil doesn't hook you up, I'll send me a message. I'll make sure you get an overpowered
They're
character.
looking out.
Okay.
The first one's
To
13.
make up for letting your heart get
4.
ripped out. right
Yeah,
now.
that was gonna be my next thing. You feeling guilty?
Plus 2 for back attack makes that a hit.
Yay. So it's a D8. Well, does that give me plus 2 the damage since I'm specialized in shields?
Yes, it does. So it should be
Yes.
d6 plus 2.
8. 3, lion.
Nice roll.
Thank you.
Very nice. Okay, lion takes the damage, howls with pain. As who has the next lowest? Manuel? No, Rob. And Rob's next.
All right. I'm gonna run to the edge of the roof now that I'm on the other roof and use my bow to try to put down the lion here.
Give me 1 shot now and 1 shot at the very end of the round.
All right.
Oh, Squirrely, what are you doing? I missed your roll. What did you? Oh yeah, you already did your thing. You did your singing.
I got it 21.
Holy crap! I'll
I
give
get
you
+3, 1 for being an elf and 2 for dex.
Yeah, and then high ground or flank attack. I'm sorry, we'll bring that to a 22.
Oh, that's true. Can I get the
Crit.
backstab damage?
Crit.
No, because it's not a
Backstab, crit.
humanoid. That only applies to humanoid targets. But it is a critical hit, so give me double damage.
It's standing on its hind
Is
legs,
it?
though, right? Because it attacked a person and ripped its head off with its mouth. So if it's standing on its hind legs, is it?
No, the person had its head ripped off and fell to the ground, and the lion fell back down on top of it.
Okay, so you said double damage? 2d8?
Double damage, 2d8. You do d8s with your... You have a longbow?
Short sword.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, no, wait. It was a short... No, sorry. It's a short bow.
Okay, 2d6. I'll let you keep the second 6 because it's within the range of a d8. So 5 and a 6, so we'll just reduce by 2. Leaving to that. Giving us whoever's next in line for initiative. Morton.
How far away am I from it? How far have I gotten in these 3 rounds, dragging a corpse?
And how much further can he get?
30.
No,
Yeah, I would say you were going at movement rate 3 for 3 rounds.
Perfect. That means I can charge it. Lick my... Right? Wait,
Yeah.
hold on. Movement rate 3. Yeah, I can move it. I can charge it movement rate 9.
Yeah.
Lick my shillelagh! Charge is +1.
+2.
+2. Back attack is +2.
Mm-hmm.
Magical shillelagh is +1.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops. Oh no. Oh no. My roll 20 is lagging. There we go. RD 20 +5. 23.
Critical
Morton Biggs
hit.
to the rescue. Unfortunately, I assume it's large, right?
It is medium.
Really?
Lions are medium creatures. Jaguars are large. Spotted
This makes 0
lions
sense, but
are
I'll take it.
large.
Make any sense.
Wild tigers are large. And
take it.
simildons are large.
I would think a lion would be bigger than a jaguar.
10 points of damage.
Jaguars are 5 to 6 feet long. Lions are 4.5 to 6.5.
Lion's way more though.
Lions are the second largest of the great cats.
Yeah,
Lion
lions
gives you
are freaking huge.
More experience too, and do more damage. I don't know why the jaguar is size large.
Yeah, I always thought they were a little
I'd-
smaller.
Either way, he takes 10 points of damage and has to roll a saving throw versus death.
He fails a saving throw versus death.
All right. This is a quarterstaff, so it's size large, which makes it a 2d4 for being one size larger.
No, 2d6 for being one size larger.
Fuck you, lion.
Oh shit! Give me a d10 for location.
9. I got my combat and tactics. Let's
I
see
got
who
mine
can
too. We're gonna race you.
Race, race, race.
Bludgeoning versus animals. 9, 8. 9 and 8.
9
Torso
and 8.
injured. Minor internal bleeding. No movement or attack.
Bam! Lick my shillelagh, lion.
Okay, it collapses to the ground. Wow. Torso in 8 is way better than 9.
Really?
Yeah, 8 is no move or attack. 9 is -2 penalties to attacks and half move.
But that's permanent. This is one round where it can't move or attack.
No, it doesn't say stunned. It's until torso is fixed and it's injured instead of broken.
So I just crippled this lion for life.
You crippled it until it's recovered an injury of 10 hit points. Of 10d6.
Yeah, so...
For
until
like
we
a couple of
beat
months.
to death.
Yeah. But it collapses to the ground, breathing
So
in all
Morton
these
just like
damaged
plops
ribs.
on top of the lion, and he mounts the lion.
The lion is down. The
But it's
town
not dead yet,
guard.
right?
It's
That-
not dead, but it can't move or attack until it receives magical healing.
The sheriff comes over and runs
I
the
got
lion
one last
through.
arrow.
Nope.
Whoa,
The
whoa,
sheriff
whoa.
goes before you get a chance, or Squirrely even or not Squirrely, Rylene gets any of her turn. The sheriff comes over because he rolled like a 16 and just
Very good.
kills the lion,
Oh my.
getting all the experience for it.
No, I will murder that constable. Don't even tempt me.
Yeah, that's how you get the experience back. You murder the constable, and then you get all the experience he got from killing that lion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how that works.
That works.
Okay.
All right.
I know
So
the
I,
rules.
I stand up on the ledge of the building, hands on my hips. I go, seems my work here is done, townspeople.
You know the
Yeah,
building's
right
still
off.
on fire, right?
Is that
I got out of a
Sombra?
different building.
Oh my god, it's Lasombra! I've heard all the stories.
The crowd churns. What? Who's La Sombra? Oh my god, that's La Sombra. What the hell's a La Sombra? But people see.
Sombra, priestess of the cheese. La Sombra, brings us to our knees.
La
think
Sombra,
that's
what do
how-
you do?
I disappear mysteriously, running off across rooftops,
Okay, you vanish into the afternoon.
and then I change clothes and I go back and I'll just hang out at Shenanigans. Get something to eat.
All right, you guys have to take the rest of the party takes the dead Manuel to the high priest. The dwarf is assigned to go with you and keep an eye on you while the sheriff figures out everything over here with the lion and this woman and the burning
Hold on a
house.
sec. I think one of us deserves a lion hide for slaying this beast.
Yeah, I stay with the lion. I'll be like, the witch enslaved this poor beast with her evil magics.
Yeah, I don't give
In
a fuck.
order-
You can take it. I don't care.
Okay.
He's busy with like a burning house. He just doesn't give a shit what happens to the lion.
I take the lion away and I skin it and then I bury it.
Do any strange animal hybrid monkey bats come out of the house as it burns?
No.
What does
Okay.
9 months later or so? Does Aristotle give birth to some strange animal hybrids?
We'll get there in 9
Why not?
months.
It won't be in 9 months though, because the cats don't take that one.
Yeah, what's the gestation period?
Length of pregnancy of a cat averages 64 days.
Yeah.
Okay, so a cat's gestation period is 64 days. But this is no
Anyway.
cat. This is an elven
Non-elven.
cat. So none of you guys know how long an elven cat would
So,
gestate
like
for then.
64 years.
Excuse
An
me,
elven cat is able to lose the pregnancy weight pretty quickly.
I am a maester singer. If there's anything about animals I don't know, it hasn't been invented yet. But really though, I have proficiency in animal lore.
Okay, okay.
Chad is saying that gestation for a cat for a lion is 108 days,
That is true.
according to AmphiDSF.
So we can average
So
them.
probably somewhere between. I'm guessing an elven cat is probably like 64 years. Fucking elves.
Worst fucking pregnancy ever.
Oh god.
This is why there's so few elven cats, because they were like, no, we're not doing that. It's just not happening.
There's so few elves in general.
Anyway. So we...
Nobody wins with a 64-year pregnancy.
No. So you get the corpse over to the place.
The temple.
Yeah, the temple.
Are there like free plots in the back?
No. Yes, I don't know how graveyards work, but there's a place to be buried. You just have to leave the corpse here with them, and they will take care of it all.
Are there like priests of Philumbra that take care of that, or just?
Priests of all sorts. The priests of Falumbra are the ones that do the final rites. But generally speaking, like in a smaller town, you would have your ordinary dude do it. But this is a large enough town to have a dedicated Falumbra priest to take care of these things.
Right. Well, we dump Manuel that off and say, be careful of the heart. Make sure it doesn't fall out. It's probably got to get into the grave, otherwise it doesn't count.
He waves you away.
Check the pockets. Check my pockets.
I don't check his pockets. I hope there's someone with me. Your new character checks his pockets.
Do you loot the dead body of this person you're escorting to the cemetery?
Morton definitely doesn't.
I don't, but
I don't.
Okay, no one loots it. All that gold goes to the church.
So Neil.
so is it really lost? Is there
Yes,
no way
it's
of
lost. It's gone.
Unless
Okay, so-
Morton's not going to do it. Your new character can do it.
Whatever's on you is
No.
gone forever.
So,
Don't
I'm
even
a
tell
bot.
him. Don't tell him now. Tell him later, because if you tell him now, they're going to retcon it.
No, that's too late
Fucking
now.
hell.
No,
What
that
did you
was-
give him?
Neil,
Or what did he get while I was away?
as we stay at the Lion's can I talk to Bixby?
Yeah.
I'm on the other side of town, but eventually we can meet up.
Oh, yeah, the
Okay.
line. You can talk to him at some point.
Yeah. So eventually, when we meet,
Hopefully in Shenanigans. Probably in Shenanigans at night. Are we fast forwarding to Shenanigans at
Sure,
night?
you
Does everyone keep
will.
that?
Yeah, you get to Shenanigans. Yeah, everyone's back at Shenanigans this
I got the
evening.
warlock.
if I see you, I'm gonna be like, you're pounding my fist on the table. What happened when we opened the door? It went all black.
Yeah, you assaulted that witch.
Yes, I didn't assault it. I just opened the door. But still, what happened?
She had a golem, and it leaped upon us. And the lion leaped upon the town. It was a glorious battle. You were there for some of it.
I was unconscious, and the golem
really
was on
could
the other
be.
side of the room when I opened the door.
Sorry about that.
I remember this because literally Neil said he's on the other side of the room.
Huh?
The golem was on the other side of the room.
Yeah, you probably went down. You're like, Gollum! Oh.
Then again, getting hit in the head, your memory might be fuzzy. I don't know. You can rule it however you want. You can rule that your memory is too fuzzy to know exactly for sure, and you're suspicious, or that you remember it all.
I don't know how to rule it because I don't know exactly the effect of being pumped in the head with a staff while I have a helmet. Would be like how hard my amnesia would be.
You
Or
can
if I
decide
had
how
any-
hard it is. Make up the you decide on your own.
You know what? There's been enough character deaths because most likely if Irene would know, she would kill him. So I'm just gonna.
I've saved Rylene's life once or twice.
No,
And I've also made her suffer with wounds once or twice.
What do you do
I'm
about
Not
it,
a
Raleen?
complicated relationship, okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna reluctantly dislike you as I've been doing until now. Just
I mean, you can ask more specific questions, but so far I'm just like vaguely saying, yeah, there was
Yeah.
a golem, yeah, there was a fight, yeah, there were lions,
like
yeah, you assaulted this poor woman.
and it wasn't a poor woman, and I connect slam down on the table the Vorasi pergament, like the thing that the notebook saying that Vorasi's power is needed to do this whole thing.
A servant of Verasi. And if you'll give me the notebook, I would love to analyze it. Do you
see,
put the
that
notebook
was-
on the table?
Yeah, I put them up on today, but you guys can look for it. That was no woman. Wow.
Can I thumb through the notebook, Neil? What do I
Sure.
catch?
It is a notebook on how to produce a golem, and it says the golems require the heart of a living person. The heart can be removed from the living person's body through some dark necromancy Verasi powers. She is the goddess of death.
You found this in the
He is
house?
the goddess of death.
Yeah. before I
Verasi is
burned
the
it.
goddess of death.
You found this in the house?
Yes, before I burned it down.
Whew. Wow. Perhaps I should trust your judgment, Rylene.
Why? Why didn't you trust it? What happened?
Well, your intuition led you to realize that this woman was evil before even Martha could tell.
Well, I mean, how fucking hard was it? She reacted, she closed the door, an old woman, when I showed her heart instead of being scared of it. Don't you find that weird?
The whole day was kind of weird. And I thought we were planning to seek out a warlock, and it wound up even weirder than that.
We still have 3 days for that. Well, anyway, I'm gonna take the notebook. I'm gonna burn that, most likely.
Burn it, but perhaps
Necromancy?
the church should study this.
Shake my head. No. Everybody out there wants power. This is a quite easy way of getting power. So it might be a great boon for my
Do you have any
gods.
idea how hard it is to get to level 9 or whatever the requirement is to make golems?
Exactly. So you see exactly how beautiful this will be if I sacrifice it to my gods. Like how pleased they will be.
Are neither of you going to track down the sentient hay wagon?
I haven't
Sentient
seen.
wagon?
Yeah, there is a sentient Hailwagon.
Rylene, perhaps you are wiser than I have given you credit for. Yes, burn this evil book.
I take it.
Sacrifice it to whatever pagan gods you wish.
Ooh.
I'll give you this one.
Squirrelson, I have a gift for you.
No, I'm not there.
Were you not there?
This is Shenanigans that night.
We're back at
Yeah.
Shenanigans.
Well, after I skinned the skeleton or skinned the lion, I went off to talk to the warlock because you guys were just chasing after things and being
Okay.
difficult.
Well, then let's flip over to that and then see if you come home at all, or when you come home, or whatever.
Joe, are you there with us?
Okay.
So, Squirrely
I don't know.
McSquirrelson, you've skinned a lion. You
Sorry
have
about
its
that.
hide over your shoulder.
And,
And-
I take its teeth and its claws.
Mark it down what you've got on your character sheet. Give it an appropriate weight, whatever you think it is.
I got
I think he needs to roll a check to see if he can skin the lion.
Give me a lion skinning check.
I don't actually care that much. He's probably gonna die.
Give me a d20 plus dex.
No, there's a proficiency. This is 2E. There's a proficiency for everything.
Almost everything. What is a proficiency under? Do you know?
Hold on a sec.
Is it leatherworking?
Yes, leatherworking.
Okay,
That'd
that I
be
don't
it.
have.
Nope. There's no check under leatherworking. I guess there's a leatherworking check you could make, but there's no rules under it.
Why don't you roleplay the warlock and I can look up the proficiencies?
So you get to the warlock's house. It is silent out in the woods where he is. Woods are fairly dense, lots of underbrush.
Is there like a cottage or something?
It is a small cottage with a little bit of smoke coming out through the chimney and a nice glow from the inside.
I walk up to the door and I knock very politely. Excuse me, Desmond sent me.
A shorter man comes out, 5'3" or so. Very thin, long clothes hanging down from him. Crooked eyes, they're cross-eyed, and he holds a short scepter in his hand. He goes, "Ha! Desmond sent you. Well, what are you here for?"
I need a few scrolls of a particular spell, and he said that sometimes you make scrolls in exchange for fetching odd items.
Yes. What spells do you need? And how many of them, and by when? And how dirty are you willing to get your hands?
Well, why I need, let's see.
Don't lie to me, boy. I've seen everything.
I need 5 scrolls of audible glamour. I need them in the next 5 days.
Or they could just be one at higher level than you can cast, just enough to last for now.
That might be a thing. Yeah, is that a thing? Because it's the scroll.
Yeah, his scrolls will all be written at like 9th level or something automatically.
Oh well, it's 3 per level, so literally 1 scroll of audible glamour at his level would be enough.
I think scrolls are cast at the caster level.
Yeah. So, but you said 5 or
Yeah.
4 or whatever.
For the 40,
He
40
scratches his chin and says, "Excellent, but it will cost you something. Something dark, something treacherous. I need a human heart. Or an elven heart. But no halfling or dwarf hearts. You bring me one of those and I'll burn you alive. A human or an elf heart. Half-elf might do. I prefer 2 half-elf hearts.
I'll be back in
Or
like an
a
hour.
unicorn heart.
I'll be back in like an hour.
Really?
Or like a heart that says "Be mine." One of those would work too.
Where do you go?
I go to the church.
You get to the church.
I stealth around. Well, I can't actually stealth, but I
Well,
I
they
break
see
in
you.
like I actually no, I don't even stealth around. I walk in and I'm like, I'm here to view the body.
And which body would that be, sir?
Is a very poor man who came in with his heart ripped out. He was
Oh,
a dear friend of mine.
yes.
I was there at the fight and I couldn't save him, and I just need to pay my last respects.
But of course, I'm afraid we haven't been able to do our restorative work before we view the body. It is still in its gruesome stages.
I was there when that happened to him. I'll manage to survive.
Okay. They lead you to the body and leave you alone with it for a few minutes to pay your respects.
All right, I take his heart.
Okay.
It's in there. I put it in a bag, and then I briefly sew his chest shut.
You do it the best you can. Do you have a thread and needle?
I do.
Okay. Give me a strength check to see if you can't force his ribcage back together properly.
And I don't know if it matters, but I have rope use.
No.
Actually, I tie a rope around his chest to like cinch it closed so that it holds it.
Give me a strength check. We'll see where that takes us. Close enough. You find a way to do it. You stitch him shut.
I also check his body real quick to see if there's anything of interest on him.
Start listing the things you have, Pat.
Not much actually. So, 104 copper pieces,
Don't care.
55 silver,
I don't care about that.
16 gold.
Care about that.
At this point, the door opens. You hear "Err" behind you.
Should I keep going?
I throw myself over
I
his
don't
body
think
and I sob. You want a performance check?
Hold off for now, Pat. Yeah, give me a performance check to see how sad you can actually convince people you are.
That's charisma, right?
Yeah. You seem suitably sad over the loss. The man comes and puts a hand on your shoulder and says, Now. It's best not to spend too long mourning over the dead. It gives one horrible dreams.
I'm sorry, there's a special ritual of his people where if they die with their chest torn out like this, you have to sew it up immediately. So I did that and I just became overwhelmed. I have to go now. And I
But
leave
of course.
and go back to leave and go back to the warlock.
You hear him muttering, strange man, as you leave. You go back to the warlock?
Wait, did you?
I give him a human heart.
He looks at it and goes, you got this a little too quickly.
It was an interesting day. I already knew where one happened to be.
Uh-huh. Probably in the chest of some person. But hey, I'm not here to judge. I'm here to give you scrolls. So, all judgment aside, come by tomorrow and you can get your scroll. Tomorrow evening, and you can get your scrolls.
Do I get a bonus for speedy delivery? Because you have to be impressed, right?
He shuts the door.
Damn it. Okay, now I go back to Shenanigans.
Okay. So now you're talking like, where is Squirrely? And he comes in now.
Do you tell us anything about what you just did?
I say that I come in and be like, man, I skinned the lion, and then I went to see the warlock because I figured, we had to get it done, and maybe there'd be a delay in the delivery.
Yeah.
And it turns out he wanted some lion claws, so I just gave him those lion claws, and he said the scrolls will be ready tomorrow.
Sounds good. Oh, I have a gift for you. And I take out the sentient scroll thingy.
A scroll of animate hay.
I understand the language. I don't think I can actually use it. So
Is it animate hay or animate hey?
I'll take the scroll and I read it. Can I read it?
Yeah, you can scan the contents of the scroll.
Do I understand what it does?
Yes, and I will PM it to you.
Awesome.
do I know what it does as well?
Holy shit, it just
Or
occurs
just
to me.
know
So
the
we've
name?
started burning peasants, and then you now have a scroll that can animate a great big wicker person thing.
The face, not the face. Ah.
I'm just gonna note this down for future reference.
You did not, Rylene, because you are not a spellcaster.
Okay, cool.
Actually,
That's
wait,
what I-
you need to cast a read magic on it before you can read it, Justin.
That's fine. Actually, that's one of the spells, like of the 4 spells that I get. That was that one and one other one.
Cool.
The other one will be even more helpful though.
Oh, from now on, when we go into witch houses,
Have a bucket of water ready.
yes, and all of us go together because I don't know what spell she cast on me, but I never want that to happen again. Never want to wake up next to a dead friend in the middle of combat, not having done anything.
After this, I'll sidle up to Jill and be like, "You think the squirrel could have like a lion cape as part of his outfit?
I don't see why not.
You don't think it'd be silly, right?"
I would get stupid drunk with the others. If anybody wants to join me, I'll get stupid drunk. Pay for
Well,
it.
a squirrel is like the king of the tree-dwelling beasts, right? Except for raccoons.
Yeah,
So then a lion pelt would make sense.
I see your point.
Now, I have a question for you. As a bard, you're able to like figure out magic items.
It's yeah. Most magic items actually have a history associated with them. Not a lot of people know that. And as a bard, I'm of course trained in all forms of historical accountability and records.
So would you be willing to do that for me?
Sure. Did you find a magic item? I've never actually seen one in real life before.
Oh, yeah, I might have 4 if you count the shoes as individual.
Squirrely.
I think the shoes probably work together, though.
Okay.
Yeah. That sounds great.
So, what is your chance to detect squirrely?
5% per level.
All right,
So
give
15%
me
right now.
your D100s and tell me what order you're doing this in.
I'll do the locket first because I don't know. I
And
would
then-
think the locket was shiny and cool.
And then after that,
What are the other 2?
There's the locket, the copper bracelet, and the shoes.
I'll do the copper bracelet and then the shoes. Just do them in order.
okay, those are all fails. Okay,
Yeah, it's a 15% chance.
cool.
Although I'm surprised you don't have identify.
I don't. I don't have the money to cast it anyway.
Takes 100 GP pearl.
Is the 100 GP pearl consumed?
Yes.
And I don't have 100 GP.
Okay. We need to wrap this up, so you guys either need to bail on your performance, or we should hippity hop over and do the Liechtenstein
Let's
encounter.
hippity hop to the Liechtenstein.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean, we're definitely doing it, but I think it's gonna. Anyway, yeah.
For the next 4
Uh,
days in intense rehearsal, I get a lion cape made for my squirrel outfit.
At some point in
Or
this,
for on
you
stage, too.
explain your plan to Pat. You know, he's keeping an eye on you. You guys are talking about loots and liars. He's got these things. How does that go down? We need to role play that out. How do you bring
So-
him into the fold?
Oh, we look at him and we're like, you know what? Last time we did this, people tried to rush the stage, and the guards didn't really hold them back really well. You remember that constable? I bet with his shields, he could like really just put his arms together and form a wall, and people would like run into the shields and get poked, and they'd want to back off. That's a great idea. We should recruit him to be our.
I don't know. I think if we're going to recruit somebody, what we really need is we don't have percussion. We've got a lute, and we've got a lyre, and we've got singing, but we don't have any drums at all. And that's why you're having to have people jump around using wash bins.
Such a
So
good
I
sound.
think we need to find somebody who can play drums, someone with a drum kit. But where?
Man, I kind of miss Osabon's drumming. Oh well.
Zaban wasn't that great.
Have you seen Osabon's rolls? He like never rolled below a 20 for his performance checks. He was literally the best musician in the party.
Hey!
It's true. Sorry. Well, maybe we can put out a casting call for a drummer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think. I mean,
totally.
we are popular enough in this.
I
city
mean, that'd be,
for
but it's not like we could just expect one to be, sitting here keeping an eye on us or something. I mean, that'd be just crazy.
Yeah, definitely not that. That's not gonna happen. So what do you say? Where can we find the drummer? And I kind of look at Tiny, because that's the only name I know him for.
Shorty.
Shorty, yes.
Hey, Shorty, you're a constable. Do you know where we could find someone who was both, like, good security and, like, knows how to play drums?
We need a new teammate after a friend departed.
Handsome friend, yeah, passed away. He was pretty handsome, by the way. But it just so happens that
If you're
I
into that sort of
tend
thing.
to pound the skins every now and then. Well, I am a woman, if you haven't noticed before.
No, you
Is
can't
that
be a
art?
female. You
Damn.
can't be a female dwarf. They don't exist.
What do you mean they don't exist?
Nope. I've recently decided on some lore for this world. There are no such things as female dwarves. Dwarves hatch from eggs underground.
So, wow. You talked about this, Neil. Anyways,
How does the Earth get pregnant?
Look, these are the mysteries of the universe that haven't been explored.
okay,
Dwarves appear
So,
underground, hatched
I
from
see what
eggs.
happened to me.
Haven't been explored. That would be like pretty basic dwarf 101.
Yeah, but none of you guys know because none of you are dwarves. And it's very sacred to the dwarves. They don't like to talk about that
That's-
shit.
Highly
That's-
guarded secret. We haven't told anybody, so. Anyways, yeah, I can drum, and also these shields right here, they also double as cymbals. See, I can invert the handles on them and then turn them around, and then I can bash them together to make music. Also, I am
How this
still.
could be a mystery. I mean, I can walk down to the corner store right now and pick up some kind of dwarf mag that's going to have dwarf porn. And what? It's just going to be a bunch of eggs sitting there. Like
No,
there's
it's
like a
all
carpet
dudes.
egg. That's like a dwarf orgy.
It's all dudes. You only have gay dwarf porn.
So you basically, Neil, you basically
not-
took out
It's not
women
gay if there's only one
from
sex.
dwarves.
Yeah.
The most,
That's
the
the only
they
time.
all lay eggs?
the most Irish ways in D&D, drinking and women, you just took out the women.
They're not Irish in this world. Just keep your worlds to yourself. Keep your stereotype. My dwarves hatch from eggs, Chucky. Get over it. They hatch
Who lays
from
the
eggs.
eggs?
You don't.
Who lays
Maybe you
the
should explore this in game sometime.
Are there dwarf face huggers that, like, you know,
Maybe we should explore this in game sometime.
Burst
I
out
don't
of-
think
out of
this is the
burst out of your
appropriate.
chest?
All right. So we
Yeah.
recruited a drummer.
Okay. So we're gonna need some charisma checks from all of you guys for the day of performance.
Oh man, I didn't write the Heir of Liechtenstein his own special verse. I meant to do that. Damn it.
Okay. In the meantime, since we're running out of time, how do you guys want to go about doing this? Man, is that you're doing drums, so that should be your dexterity that you're rolling, New Manuel. Is that 10?
12. So I get to roll again.
I guess I guess it's primarily instrumental form of music. So that's actually 29.
I blame you. Neil. It's all your fault.
Okay. The
It's the first time
clanging
I'm saying
gets a
nervous.
little bit loud, or there's like a slip, or you're a little bit nervous, but whatever it is, you end up. Ooh, actually, give me a d20, like a saving throw versus death, sort of d20.
What is the Heir of Liechtenstein's first name?
Jamie.
That's a girl's name.
No, it's a dude's name too.
GRRM says
Neil,
different.
Neil.
Um,
All right. I'm going to make
Choose me
sure
now.
the. Are we rolling for the show here, or
Yeah,
the-
give me your show rolls.
Okay, I'm going to make sure that the loot is not pointed at any people, and I'm going to try to amp this up with. Oh,
Okay. So, New Manuel, whose name we'll get later, comes still in his constable's
forgot.
uniform. So he gets booed as soon as he comes onto stage. Everyone starts booing him until he gets off.
yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of
Get
just
off.
shut you off stage.
The rest of the band goes great. The single dancer that you have does a fabulous job. The
What about homeless people?
the homeless people that are doing your street music get good reviews. Actually, everything goes off extraordinarily well, and you use one of the scrolls to cast the whole thing for enough time.
and
Absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
so I use my 2 spell slots, and then I'll use scrolls for the rest of it, and that'll give me a full hour if I really need it.
And Morton Bixby, what are you doing during all of this? You're muted.
Apparently nothing because there are no burn victims.
Okay. No burn victims. Morton Bixby stands and watches the show with disgust in his heart. The kids.
I don't know about
seem-
that. How are these? Rob's role is pretty good. Have you guys seen Dancing Man on that viral video?
Dancing Man? No.
I've
Links?
just been pretty much
No?
been watching
Dancing
Kung
Man?
Fury on nonstop for the last week.
Is that obese guy like dancing in a club and he gets laughed at and then like they
Okay,
chase
Neil,
him
so does he
down
pay
and
us? Does he pay us
okay.
the full money, like the full
make
amount?
him famous?
Yeah, you come back. Desmond pays you the 50 gold.
Okay, I'll give,
Actually, no. Upon leaving, the wealthy man hands you a bag of 100 gold. He pays you directly, and it just expects you to pay Desmond.
I will pay Desmond.
Okay. Then Rylene ends
So-
up with an additional 50 gold pieces.
I will give out everybody that participated. That means Justin and Rob 6 gold, and I will I will tell them exactly the expenses. 16 gold on the street performers, a bit of gold on the hypers and the reversal, and then something else for. That's it. Everybody ends up with 6 gold.
Squirrely, you gave up Manuel's heart for 6 gold. How does that
I
feel?
think Joe is a better manager.
Yeah, but he's not here, and I'm not a good manager. I'm good at burning things. Nobody stepped up. I let you
The
guys
difference
step up.
between 17 charisma and 18 charisma is apparently quite a bit.
It's an exponential curve.
Yes.
So I now have 12.
Justin, you're muted.
This is going well.
Technically, I gave up his heart for whatever the cost of the scroll was, which might not have
Yeah,
been
but
6
the
gold.
end result was 6 gold.
And reputation. We
Yeah.
kept our. I do have one verse for the Heir of Liechtenstein's birthday song.
Let's hear it.
You guys have to imagine this, like praising different parts of his body and his lineage. The heir of Liechtenstein will never have a receding headline. He'll always be in his prime because grindstone makes his heart shine.
So, Neil, I don't know if this will help me getting more XP, maybe, but I will do like a full-on ritual with a bonfire for the book.
You bonfire the book?
I full-on ritual bonfire, like carve out a small.
It's just a book. I don't know if that counts as
deity.
a bonfire.
I don't know, but maybe it will help.
It's a large book.
You have yourself
It's
a
a
good
large-
old-fashioned book burning.
Prayer on and everything else.
Yeah.
So let me see. We're basically doing everything that the bad guys do in the Indiana Jones movies.
Yes.
We've like ripped out like a human heart ripped out from a chest, a book
Wait.
burning.
You
I
didn't
guess we
rip the
just wait for
heart
somebody
out.
to, like, open up the Ark of the Covenant.
You guys are like the
Oh.
sidekick Nazis in Ark of the Covenant. You're not like the bad guys that are doing everything. You're just like you're just
We're
part of the
just-
machine, you know?
We're just doing our jobs here.
Yeah.
Best excuse ever used.
Yeah. But hey, if they hadn't gone through all that work, he wouldn't have actually his entire purpose was useless in that movie. He served no purpose. He did nothing useful.
Yes. That's not true. He traumatized his ex.
Yeah, but from the looks of it, she was pretty traumatized before.
Yeah, he made it worse.
Yeah.
It would actually have been better if he just simply wasn't there.
All right. Let's dole out some experience because this is the end of Shenanigans. Let's see. You did kill a lion.
We did kill a witch and the iron thingy.
You killed the golem. You knocked an old woman unconscious twice
And then burned her.
and then burned her.
I also
And
made a
who
lion
else?
friendly to me.
Let's do that. Let's do.
We had one heck of a rehearsal.
Yeah, you
Yes,
did a
we
good
actually worked for that.
rehearsal.
We really worked for that.
We really put together a good show. I mean, this wasn't some banky
Show was a success.
Bard.
I'll
I did a
actually give you
question.
bonus points for how good the show turned out to be.
I slayed a lion almost single-handedly.
Yeah.
Right,
But
all
you
that
also
XP.
indirectly caused
Technically, the
somebody
shillelagh.
How much XP do I get for knocking Rylene out?
I will knock you out for that question.
What else is there in here? Oh yeah, that. Okay, and then divided by 4 people instead of 5 people.
Did you get the quest turn in?
Sorry, Pat.
No, he rolled a 1 on his check. He gets no experience.
So
The remaining 4 of you get 700 experience each, unless you have a 16 in your prime requisite.
Which I do. 770.
Yep.
What's you have no idea, do you? The next level up for Paladin?
I really get no bonus experience for completing a quest in less than an hour. That's like a speed run.
No, that's the, DM
experience
trying to
that
finish off the.
Is yours, Justin. You hold it in your heart.
So
So
how
you
much
see-
XP was it?
700 total?
Yeah. Your next level is 4,500, Chucky.
Okay, cool.
Mine's 5,000.
Except for, I guess, Rob, you're getting 700 divided by 3.
Mm-hmm. Except that the thief levels are at 770.
Yeah.
Because I do have the stats for thief.
Okay.
I only get that 10% bonus XP if I have 16 in Dex and Charisma.
No, it's a shame. Okay, that's that for Shenanigans. We will be possibly/probably doing Shenanigans next week. I will be coming off of the end of
try
an
and do it after
80-hour
marathon?
stream next week when we hit Shenanigans. So, actually, that will be ending a little bit early. If we do Shenanigans, it'll become like an 86-hour stream. No, it'll become an 88-hour stream. Okay, maybe we won't have Shenanigans next week. We'll see.
No. I don't think you can be.
That sounds like a bad idea.
That's a bad
Someone
idea.
else could DM.
That's true. We're supposed to have a rotating DM format.
Unfortunately, I will be in Hawaii next week, so I won't be here.
Yeah, I think we should probably actually just cancel Shenanigans next week, but we'll do something the week after that, and maybe we can get someone else to run the campaign. Someone else want to DM?
I would love to DM, but I'll DM from July. Like, I'll try and learn enough, but because I can't do it now. I can't do anything now.
No worries, no pressure. Ryan, you want to give your hand?
I was planning to DM as soon as you kill me off. We can see. I'm not sure if I'll be around the next 2 weeks, but we can.
Oh, all right, whatever. If no one
Keep your
wants
eyes on
to
the Twitters, or rather, probably. How are you updating people since Twitter is blocked in Vietnam?
I keep turning my VPN on and off many times a day. Stay tuned to Twitter, YouTube, Reddit, all those fun things.
Twitter's blocked in Vietnam.
Depending on your ISP. One ISP will block Facebook and not Twitter. The other will block Twitter, not Facebook. It's called the Bamboo Firewall. It's like a replica of China's firewall, except not as good. And they do a lot of internet.
Hella weird.
I mean, it's a communist country. It's still very communist, and the government controls everything. I think that's it. Anyone have anything they want to say? Anything they want to get off their chest? Any salt that they need to pour in other people's wounds?
I'm sorry, Pat.
I still hate Ryan. It's cool.
This is not the first time that Neil has killed me, so I've gotten used to it.
Neil's not killing you, man. That was a tin golem that killed you.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure.
Before I had a chance to act.
All right. That's it for Shenanigans. We'll see you guys another week, another time. Bye, everybody. Take care.
Bye-bye.